Everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, a lot of money flooded into the market today. Will it continue tomorrow and into Monday? We're going to discuss that in today's video. I'm also going to be sharing with y'all a stock that has a lot of upside, and I want y'all to keep this in your watch list. Now, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in, and also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Right? So let's begin right off the bat. Um, so this is the spy, and yesterday, I actually told y'all to be careful. I was a bit more on the cautious side. I didn't know exactly how the first 5 minutes of the video would turn out to be, or the first 5 minutes of the Nasdaq would be, but into the pre-market around like 8:30, it was opening up a little bit higher, and QQQ showed a very promising structure. Let's look at that. All right, and the structure that QQQ showed was right over here. If we look at the 15, it formed a ascending triangle that broke out right at the open, right here. All right, so that's the first one. That's the one thing that made me change my mind about the direction of the majority of stocks for today. Another thing that made me really believe that there was going to be a lot of money to be made today was the Dow Jones. I showed y'all the Dow Jones yesterday. I did, and I told y'all to watch out because of a potential for false breakouts. All right, I told y'all what happened with Hua, another stock that we traded way back that kind of broke out and immediately had a massive dump. But if you zoom really closely on a 5 minute, there was another structure right here. Massive amount of volume at the open, clean break, and massive opportunity to make some money for today. All right, so hopefully you were able to cash that. I was cautious about yesterday's video, and yeah, it was wrong, but it's okay. It was my very honest opinion of the charts, and I didn't have this detail last night, so that kind of explained why things happened the way they did. Now, a stock that I want y'all to keep on your watch list for it may go crazy tomorrow, or it may take a few days to run. All right. Now, that stock is Starbucks. Starbucks coffee. All right. Now, with this company, the pattern that I see on this chart is actually on the 4 hour, but we gotta look at the daily. Massive amount of upside all the way up here, right? A lot of region to run, massive room. Now if you look over here, there are some gaps that need to be filled at around $90, right? But there are also some gaps at around like $60. There's that giant gap right here, which is a bit worrisome. It's something to keep in the back of your mind, and it may, if this downtrend that we have been experiencing with the market throughout the past 7 weeks is not over yet, and what we are seeing right now is just a little bit of a dead cat bounce, then we may revisit these lower lows later on, maybe in like July or August. But as of right now, for this week, Friday, and maybe even Monday, the structure that I see is on the 4 hour, and it's quite clean. This is very clean. It's right here. It's a bullish pennant right there. They broke out today, and after hours is looking good. They may announce magical unicorn news with the company. Right now, the market cap is around like 85 billion, and if it pumps all the way up to like $80, let's see, it's 7%. Yeah, I mean it can increase. It got room to run. It can get closer towards like $93 billion in market cap. I think it got room. It looks really good, and I want to share it with y'all in today's video. Right, so watch Starbucks to retest these highs. There's some short sellers over here. They're gonna get very scared when the price gets really close, or they may use that opportunity as a gateway to get out, to take a very small loss, right? And they will cause more selling pressure. So we run this way, and then maybe up here at some point, maybe next week, or maybe even tomorrow, right? it could start falling. Now, depending on how fast it gets up there, that I don't know. I really don't know. Like they could announce something tomorrow, and the stock can actually shoot up to $80, and then right at the open, it can run to $82 and then start fading down. It could, it really could. Just like what I explained with, I explained something previously, like a while ago with Snapchat. I didn't think Snapchat was going to fall like right after I made that video, but the opportunity was there. I kind of overlooked it. I did. I did. The opportunity was right. Okay, in that video, I told you that it may bounce, but eventually it's gonna have to go back down to $13 because there is a gap down there, and it wasn't as low as it was supposed to go because of this giant structure, right? But right after that video, it immediately fell. So we may see this phenomenon happen with Starbucks in the other direction. Maybe it's not a guarantee. All right, but definitely keep that one on your watch list for the next few days. Now, let's talk about NVDA actually, just to help some people who may be beginners, and also to explain what happened with the reaction to earnings. So we're gonna go on the 1 minute. All right, so we got NVIDIA here. Clear. Yes. All right, now with NVIDIA had that kind of bearish structure, and I was waiting for this thing to break down if it actually wanted to. All right, but the first 5 minutes was very decisive for the market. Like it opened up here and immediately start running with huge volume. All right, and it pretty much was an all-day grinder up here. Could it go higher? Most likely. All right, I'm not bearish on NVIDIA. Tomorrow there may be a continuation. Like there may be just another push up towards like 185, maybe $187 before things starts to chill out. If that doesn't happen, and there is and the market just decides to be stubborn, then we may see something that looks like this, where it opens up like that and then it drops all the way down in the morning, maybe the first half of the day, before recovering and closing at the exact same price for Monday. It could look like that tomorrow, or the market could be generous and push the stock even higher like that. All right, so these are some things to consider, and that explains what happened with NVIDIA for those of you who may be new to trading and who may be new to the market. The last stock that I want to talk about is PayPal. Somebody asked about it. Now, PayPal had quite a sad day. It didn't move that much. It was very flat, very flat. When is it going to run? The volume is increasing, but it's not that much. It's not that significant. Not a lot of people are like heavily buying this thing up. Eventually, it's gonna start running. There's that massive area at 150. Eventually, I don't know when it's gonna fill. Whether it's gonna be by this earnings or whether it's gonna be by the earnings in like October, I have no idea. Eventually, these gaps are going to fill. Maybe it could be 2023. Who knows? All right. But right now, for long-term investors, it's at the pandemic lows, like the lows of this of March 2020. It's right there. It's like it's giving you that chance all over again. So if you like PayPal, you like the business, you like what the company does, right? You like the fundamental values of it. Dollar cost average in here would not be a bad idea. All right, so that's my very honest opinion on all of these stocks, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of our private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't added me on social media yet, you can find me at Paul Nguma and the PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, step 1 to step 3. It all takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get some free stocks that they're sending up the Weibo using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.